Hello, Do Gang. Where are you? Here we go. Might be a shorter stream today. We'll see. I couldn't sleep last night after getting this one. But I already did 2 rounds of the dome on Saturday. So we only need 3 rounds to get to Tucker. So maybe we'll end there, maybe we'll continue. We'll see. Oh no, wait, it is here. So yeah, currently this is the only streak I still have alive besides multi-battle. Currently around 18. I think I'm gonna do the multi-battle streaks in the weekend now. I'll probably do a bit more of Persian doubles, but I wanna change the team a little bit and breed for a better Persian. And I think I'm gonna do I want to do more dugong doubles, but I'm also want to do some changes to the team, want to try some stuff, but I haven't quite figured out what. Like I might want to try Latias over Latios. Let's see. Powerful low PP moves. That could be Hyper Beam Arrow. That could be Fire Blast Arrow. Nidoking. Horn Drill. Cradily. Ancient Power. Fire Blast for Nidoking, also possible. Horn Drill, Fire Blast. We don't know too much about which Pokemon these are. I think Nidoking always dies to Surf. I'll just put Dusclops in the back, I think. Timmy lost a few more times with Manectric, trying a bunch of variations to the movesets. You want to try Thunder Wave? Just wait, Counter and Explosion. Mostly on Regirock, Registeel. But it's actually quite hard to find a turn to Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave stops Explosion? I didn't know that. Thank you for the good luck, the one Fu guy. Let's protect first. This could be Quick Law. Mega Kick. It is not Quick Law. A Mega Kick is also a low PP move. That makes sense then. Arrow. Let's see. Ancient power. It's 1 or 2. Yikes. Nice crit. But now he's out of PP. I'm pretty sure that was a choice band crit. Yes, it was. Guts, glitches, explosion, counter, mirror coat, sheer cold, horn drill, and status moves. What about guillotine? Fissure? Are those not affected? That's interesting. All loco moves. Okay, okay. Yeah, interesting for explosion, but that would be really hard to pull off. Okay, Suicune, Mr. Mime, Espeon. The Dark Horse team this tournament. Okay, if you say so. So storing power then losing it. Is that healing? Yes, 1 stat raising, 1 healing move. So that could be Calm Mind Rest. I think Espeon can have that and probably Suicune as well. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure there's a Rest Espeon. Yes, there is. Calm Mind Rest Espeon. And Calm Mind Rest Suicune. There are 2 of those. That is scary. If I can curse early on, it's fine. I think if it's anything other than Suicune, we switch to Umbreon. Okay, it's Espeon. With Calm Mind. Doesn't have to be Rest. We have Lum, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll start off with Feint Attack, but probably does nothing. Did okay. Hello, Super Flash. Hello, Kuyo. Welcome. Shadow Ball, that's good. Bite could have been dangerous. Yeah, there's the rest. Guts Glitch also generally stops them from using Flail, Reversal, Return, Seismic Toss. Interesting. What about Flail and Reversal at low HP? Don't they get like a massive boost? Or is it just +1 or something? Or +2? Dome is home. Alright, so we want this Espeon to rest again. Then we can curse it. And then Espeon will rest loop. Guts Glitch, that's a double swing. Where they coded it incorrectly, because of course they did. If a Pokemon without Guts has a status, they get... they want to attack. That should be on Pokemon with Guts if they have status, but it's for Pokemon that don't have Guts because they programmed it wrong. Okay, so I'm expecting rest here. Yes. Could have switched already, but we're not in a hurry. And there was a chance he didn't. But Shadow Ball wasn't a threat anyway, so... They get a small boost, +3, but Guts Glitch makes it -5. Okay. Yeah, then it's extremely unlikely that they use that move. Why do I play with level 50 Mons? Because there's no Tyranitar. Dusclops does not like Tyranitar, and neither does Umbreon. And Gyarados also doesn't really like Tyranitar. Right, we're back to full. I'm not sure if we can kill. Might need to wait until it rests again so we can get an extra attack. There we go. No, that looks like we'll kill. Do I want Dusclops to be in? I think it's fine. It can't be Rest Suicune. That's the only thing that's kind of scary, Rest Suicune. But that also has Chesto Berry, so I think we don't need Dusclops. Or at least we don't need Dusclops turn 1 necessarily. Hello, Mr. Mime. Thunderbolt, okay. Mime 4. But Umbreon is really good at dealing with Psychic, so that's not a problem. Just in case we get crit. And it's not quite a kill. Okay, we didn't get crit. Actually, I'm not sure if we even died to double crit. Yeah, I don't think so. There goes Mr. Mime. Six paths. You're going for a 100 win streak at the battle tower, but you keep losing between 60 and 80. Any tips on how to get past this point? What's your team? Choice, that's a set 4 trainer. Bright Powder Earth Ring, no! Latios, Metagross, Milotic. Oh, you're weak into electric, kind of. I mean, you do have Latios. Yeah, not super weak into anything. Yeah, I think you can definitely get 100. Just need to play well, I guess. I have some... I don't know if you're interested in resources, in external resources, but here are a few. Here's a damage calc. Here, you can look up every trainer. List of trainers. 1 second, let me find the list of Pokemon. Hello, Dragon. Am I not continuing the streak from yesterday? I will continue, but I think I'm only gonna play it in the weekend. Actually, I think for someone who is newer... 1 second, let me find a different trainer list. This one's probably easier to use. Tima, you use different websites? There are a lot of websites to use. The Bulbapedia one is the easiest if you don't know which set is which. I think that was probably easiest. 6 paths, you've never used any extra resources. Thanks for the help and the resources. You're welcome. Timmy, you use Bulbapedia? I used to use Bulbapedia as well. But I find the Bulbapedia one to be very difficult for memorizing the sets. Because I don't know the numbers. Which set is which number when I'm looking at Bulbapedia. So recently I started using Altissimo's website for the trainers, and that helps me memorize the sets for each trainer better. Okay, anyway, back to the battle. Almost back. Philip, it must take at least months to hyper-optimize the Pokemon team to defeat the Elite Four. It kind of depends. If you already have a lot of experience, you can get a really good version of a team pretty quickly. But yeah, optimizing it might take a really long time depending on the team. But you don't need something to be 100% optimized to get a really good streak. Like, at the really high streaks, like sometimes you make very small changes to get like, in your worst matchup, you have like a percent chance higher to win or something. It's for like 100 wins or a couple hundred wins, it often doesn't matter that much if your team is already quite good. So Ursaring is definitely the scariest Pokemon here. But I can probably switch stall with Dusclops Umbreon. Or maybe with Gyarados Dusclops. Crits are really scary though. Imagine if Trick Room and Ursaluna existed during Gen 3, that would be a nightmare. So I haven't really played the newer gens, so I don't know how strong Ursaluna is. Of course. It's the most dangerous Pokemon immediately. Oh, but he doesn't have Quick Claw. I kind of forgot we're running fast Dusclops, so we're faster. Have I considered giving my Gyarados Thunderbolt? On this set, no. On a different set, I have. But for this team, Protect has higher value. Yuri, to be fair, you don't expect Dusclops to be fast. Yeah, that's not how it usually goes with Dusclops. Alright, should be out of earthquakes here. Okay, crit. I maybe should have gone Gyarados so I could Intimidate a couple of times back when he still had earthquakes. I think that's what I did last time. But we should be fine. I guess I kind of do need to full stall here. Or at least stall Rock Slide, I guess. Yeah, I can't curse with this type of damage. Struggle is probably also gonna deal too much damage. Do I need to make him struggle to death because I didn't bring Gyarados? Yeah, you definitely don't think this Pokemon has maximum speed investment when you see Dusclops. Oh right, you still have double edges. I forgot. We're gonna get a bunch of free turns. Right, just wait for Curse to do its thing. I think that's Mirror Coat. Otherwise Milo should be faster than me. Yep, Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat is very likely against Dusclops because we're a physical type. And just like with the Guts glitch, they coded Mirror Coat and Counter wrong as well. They mixed them up. Okay, so now we're asleep. So now Mirror Coat gets -1. Which means should be seeing Surf now, I think. Yes. So yeah, if there was another Pokemon, it would have been better not to rest. Maybe. But this is the last Pokemon. Brooks. Okay. Set 4. Quick Claw, Fisher, Whiscash. We do outspeed the Whiscash with Dusclops when Quick Claw doesn't activate. But of course, that's not guaranteed. I can bring Gyarados to be immune. Do I want to lead Gyarados? I think so. If I want to beat Whiscash with Gyarados, then Gyarados should be in the lead. There it is. Very good damage. We could get frozen here. We didn't. No Quick Claw. Goodbye, Whiscash. And a Meganium. Let's see if this is a solo from the Gyarados. Does have Bright Powder, this Meganium. Omniboost would definitely stop me here. Should have protected for wasting an extra PP in case I missed. But Gyarados would never miss. Special Gyarados is the best. I mean, we did kill like half the Pokemon this round with Gyarados. Easy solo, exactly, Raven. When are you bringing special Gyarados to the dome? Okay, a Parasol Lady means weather move, so it's Rain Dance, Ludicolo, Sunny Day, Cradily, and Flygon. Triad Gyarados sure is special. Yeah, it definitely is. Emphasizes special attack. Doesn't quite tell us which ones have weather, or which Ludicolo this is, I think. Because I've... Actually, let me check. No, wait, Flygon is 170, right? No, maybe not this one. Let me check. No, not this one. Yeah, it's 3 and 4 that are 170. So you need 2 Pokemon with max investment to get an emphasis on something. Cradily has 170. Okay, so this is gonna be offensive Ludicolo then, I think. Is Swift Spin Ludicolo faster than your Dusclops? Yes. It definitely is. Ever did anything stupid in the Battle Frontier? Like bring a Plusle or Minun to the Battle Dome? Because that's what you did. I have brought a lot of... I mean, I'm currently using fast Dusclops and special Gyarados. Does this qualify as being stupid? Because I think this might qualify as being stupid. Okay. Ice Beam one-shots Flygon, but it does have Bright Powder. And I'm also not really afraid of Flygon. But resisting fire and water would be kind of nice. I could go Umbreon Gyarados, maybe. Fast Dusclops special Gyarados is a mental warfare strategy. I could see an argument for all of my Pokemon. Am I really afraid at all of the Flygon with Umbreon? I'm not so sure I am. So maybe I should just lead Umbreon. Umbreon's good into everything. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, this Flygon. He was switching Gyarados. We switched to Modest, which means we're now slower. We used to be faster, but we shouldn't take too much damage. Gyarados isn't as useful for the other two, so let's use it now. Okay, that's perfect. I could have protected, I guess. Goodbye, Flygon. If it's Cradily, we can just keep Ice Beaming. It is not Cradily. In which case, I think I will switch. So I'm pretty sure this is offensive. Yes, Thunder Punch. Big damage. Yeah, you don't get as much from investing in defenses on Dusclops. And with the Dome having free IVs, you take about as much damage as you would in the tower, I think. I'm lucky Flygon doesn't learn Thunder Punch yet. Oh, does he get it later? Okay, Rain Dish. It's gonna take a little while. Starting in Gen 4. Okay. I mean, that's also when it becomes physical, so it's much better. At least for Flygon, it's much better. Rain ran out, right? Let's just Feint Attack. If only Flygon could learn Dragon Dance in Gen 3? I don't think it would be... Well, maybe. It would be difficult to set up, but if you have like a team that can help Flygon set up, it could be decent, but you would still use Salamence instead. Brandon, you're using special Flygon in Gen 4 Factory and it doesn't hit too hard. Yeah, it's not very strong. Yeah, in Gen 4 you have to compete with Garchomp and Garchomp wins by a lot. We got the Chansey Blissey special. If it's slow, bro, we'll switch. It is slow, bro. I think we protect turn 1, then we'll switch. Although it probably doesn't matter, but we don't need the protects for the Chansey or the Blissey. Oh yeah, we're switching in on Psychic, of course. Draco Meteor barely did 65 to a Lopunny? Damn. What kind of Lopunny is that? Let's wish first. Yuri, last time you had to make Flygon useful when Garchomp exists, you had to run Scarf U-turn. U-turn is extremely good, to be fair. Let's Toxic. We actually hit. Very nice. Alright, we just keep wishing and protecting and we're fine. Actually, Feint Attack should make Slowbro die here, and we still get the healing, so I think we just attack now. Used the Scarf U-turn Flygon in Gen 5 Subway. Your team was Flygon, Life Orb, Intimidate Arcanine, and Spadef Wall Milotic. You got 250 something, you died to a random ass Dragon Dance Latios. Don't underestimate Dragon Dance Latios. Alright, Chansey, you're doomed. Hello, David. Curse doesn't care about accuracy. Now we just need Leech Seed. And like sand or hail. Is there anything else that could deal residual damage? Wrap? Into Dragon Dance Latios, you just need Farfetch'd? In Emerald, definitely. I'm guessing in Gen 5 it has Dragon Claw. But in Gen 3, it's Shadow Ball Earthquake. I had that during my factory streak, where I got like +6. And in comes Dodrio, and like, what am I supposed to do now? I can't touch this. In Gen 5 it goes Outrage. Oh, yeah, that would be even stronger. Goodbye, Chansey. Melody's a picnicker, set 4. Quick Claw Explosion. I'm thinking Gyarados lead Dusclops in the back here. Yeah, you cannot sacrifice your entire team to get a +6 Latios sweep and there's still a Pokemon in the back. Unless you already know it can't be normal flying. Okay, Steelix. Protect in case of Quick Claw Explosion, turn 1. Did not happen. No Quick Claw. There we go. Kang. Should probably switch here. I probably want to intimidate this one. Mega Kick. Actually, I think I can just curse immediately. I should be fine. Keyword being should. If we get crit and then bright powdered, maybe we have a problem. He needs like 2 bright powders at least. And maybe a crit. Okay, I think we just win. Still scary into bulky counter. Yeah, sure, but it's factory. Can't play around everything. Nice Earthquake, Kangaskhan. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we can hit the surf. We can! No bright powder for us. If we got crit there and died, we could just click protect with Dusclops and still win. Thank you for the good luck, KT. Wishcash 4 is back. We also got share called Dugong. But Dugong doesn't have Quick Claw, so Dugong is the fastest Pokemon that we can outspeed with Dusclops. Base 70s. Right, this time we're leading Dusclops because I don't want to lead Gyarados into Dugong. Even if we had Thunderbolt, we wouldn't want to do that. Of course, it's Whiscash lead again. But should always go for a ground type move. Fissure or Earthquake here, so we can switch for free. Never mind. Wait, what? Hasn't this happened before? I don't know why it uses Surf. Because I'm Calm Nature, so my special defense is better as well. There's Fissure. Just don't freeze me. Nice. Dugong! I'm not switching in on this because we could just switch it to a Sheer Cold. Surf is actually my strongest move. That's why we didn't switch. The Dugong is too strong. Okay, that's 3 out of 5. That's 5 out of 5. Alright. I think I could have cursed already. Don't think there's a way we can lose. And there we go. Dugong defeated. On to round 20. Tucker. And this time, maybe we'll beat him properly. Thank you, noob. I can beat your record of 19 wins now. Let's see. Attacks with powerful low PP moves. Cross Chop Machamp. Ancient Power Hyper Beam Aerodactyl. Could be Cross Chop Fire Blast Machamp. Is there any other move on Machamp? There might be, I don't know. Emphasizes attack and special attack. Actually, I think it's Fire Blast Machamp. I mean, it could still be Fire Blast Arrow as well. Because that one is also max special attack, max attack. And then Gengar would be max special attack and Machamp max attack with Cross Chop. So that could be it as well. Yeah, I guess we don't really know. Let's see. For Gengar, I would like to bring Umbreon, but into Machamp, I don't really want to bring Umbreon. Unless I have Dusclops, then it's okay. Gyarados Dusclops is good versus Aerodactyl. Gyarados Dusclops is good versus Machamp. We should also beat Gengar. It's just scary if you get crit. But I do not want to bring Gyarados Umbreon into Machamp. I think I'll lead Dusclops because I don't want to switch into Gengar. Yeah, Psychic plus Surf would be pretty good here. It is Arrow lead, okay. I mean, last time we got crit, so I think we'll be fine. Rock Slide, okay, so it is Fire Blast. So then, that's only one 5 PP move, so of course we get flinched. I'm thinking it's also Cross Chop Fire Blast then. You know, I probably should have brought Umbreon over Gyarados. Okay. We might have just lost. It's out of Rock Slides. We might be fine. Pterodactyl free. I think. So we just need to dodge Fire Blast Burn. Not Burn, Crit, sorry. Do we need to sack Gara? It doesn't achieve anything at this point. Like, I will still need to dodge a crit, I think. Actually, I can just... No, we need to be... We need to be full HP to beat Gengar. And I think this is my best chance to heal up. Like, I can survive... I mean, I guess... If I switch into Gyarados, Gyarados dies. But then I need to actually kill the Gyarados, and... I mean, we could do that, but... I think I should just rest. Just don't get crit again. We got double flinched plus crit. Surely it's out of luck. We'll click random move. Yeah, I guess he could click double edge if we want to switch, but we don't want to switch. Like, I'm not afraid of Gyarados not being able to kill this. I'm afraid of Dusclops being low HP when Aerodactyl dies. Don't crit me. Easy. Never worried. Big Dragon Claw damage. We would have survived Dragon Claw crit, but it didn't Dragon Claw, so it's kind of meaningless. Do we need to stall out Fire Blast? Don't think it really matters. I mean, he does have double edge as his last move, so if we stall out everything else, we're just gonna get full HP. So I guess we should do that. Especially with the potential for Gengar in the back. Every little bit of HP might matter. And I definitely want to substitute up. Okay, it's out of Fire Blast. I'll just rest. How many Dragon Claws do you still have left? Not a lot, I think. If only that arrow had crunch. I think he probably still needed a crit to kill me. But crunch would have been a lot more dangerous. Okay, there's double edge. Because you get the Spadef drop. And of course it does more damage, so crit is also more dangerous. Yeah, I probably should have brought the Umbreon to have a better matchup into the Gengar. Because Machamp we should be able to beat with Dusclops, even without Intimidate. We need to get quite unlucky. Which is of course possible. No Gengar. There's the Fire Blast. They really want to roast this Dusclops, but they're not having too much luck. Fire Blast Machamp thinks he's shooting Hadoukens at me. Well, he's not very good at it. Tucker. Explosion Claydol. Choice Band Armaldo. And mixed attacking Machamp. But it's Flamethrower and not Fire Blast. Okay, it's no Rock Slide Claydol. I think we can lead with Gyarados here. We one-shot Armaldo now that we're modest. That's why part of why I made the change. Because Armaldo can be a very dangerous Pokemon. Okay, there he is. Let's go, Gyarados. That's my goat. Switching here is definitely more optimal. Yeah, I should probably just play it safe here. This is scope lens. Didn't get crit. I probably could just curse and win. The Pokemon that you get to outspeed with Timid Gyarados aren't that many. Well, you outspeed Salamence, Flygon, so it's quite nice because those you can one-shot. But they're not that important for this team. Also, Dodrio, Fearow, those can hit pretty hard sometimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna curse. We don't need to stall this. So there's definitely benefit to outspeeding. Like on my other special Gyarados team, it's definitely necessary. You also outspeed a lot of fire types. But you don't one-shot them, so how valuable is it? Maybe you one-shot some of them. If you're Earthquake, you probably one-shot more than if you're Surf. Ava is a cool trainer. We outspeed everything with Dusclops. The most dangerous thing on that team is Dusclops. Do I want to bring Umbreon for the Dusclops? I think maybe I do. Nope, Dusclops versus Dusclops is all you want to see. Yeah, it's kind of something I don't want to see. No! Dusclops mirror match, no! So, There's a cursed Dusclops that's actually quite dangerous for me. But, I mean, it's fine if he curses on my Protect here. Because I'll just switch out. It could be Curse. But yeah, Shadow Ball breaks my Substitute, so I can't really stay in on it. I think this is the Curse one. Wow. That did nothing. No, actually it's not, because that one I'm pretty sure... Actually... Is it Chesto Berry? Yeah, it is Chesto Berry. Yes, Curse goes through Protect, but he would lose half his HP, and I can just switch out. Yeah, the Curse one has Rest, but I didn't know that when I only saw Shadow Ball. Yeah, Curse doesn't go through Sub, but Shadow Ball does, so I can't just substitute on it. Unless it always curses, but I don't think it does. But I've never looked at Curse AI. Well, I know Curse AI for not Ghost types, kind of. I think I just switch here. Like, yeah, we won't get to heal Umbreon, but it's Victory Bell Fortress in the back. Nope, a blue Umbreon is all you wish? Blue Umbreon looks so good. You ran into Shiny Ludicolo yesterday? In the tower? Or what facility are you doing? Very nice. I mean, you can't catch it, so in that sense it's maybe not very nice, but still. In the tower. It's been a while since I've seen a shiny here. I mean, it was in May, I think. So in that way, it's not that long ago, but I've done a lot of battles since then. Nope, you knew Dusclops would win? Yeah, I think in a Dusclops against Dusclops match, I think Dusclops will win too. Oh, we got Quick Clawed. I think he's out of Earthquakes now. Never mind. Oh yeah, we protected earlier. So now he's out of Earthquakes. I'm just short of enough to curse here. I guess I'll rest. Oh, right, you're... Curse at full HP is tied with highest damage move. Below 81%, it drops to -1. Okay, so it's like 50%. That is not high enough for me to risk it. He might explode on us, actually. So I think Double Edge, Explosion are the last two moves. There we go. Nice one, Fortress. Good job. Alright, Tucker is gonna take a while, but last week I came up with a new strategy that is somewhat consistent, maybe? Oh wait, I was supposed to lead Dusclops, I think. I think I've already messed it up. Because if it's Metagross lead... No, I can switch. Should be fine. Yes, Tucker's 31 IVs. Okay, we just get Swampert. So we're gonna fully PP stall this. Which is gonna take a while. And then it will only have Mirror Coat left, so we get a free setup. The only way we lose is double Earthquake crit, or we get frozen and never thaw. That has become my new strategy with this team. Hello, Audrey. It has been a while, I think. Yeah, we just barely survive a crit here. But if we get double crit, we die, obviously. Thank you for the good luck. I'm doing pretty well. And good to have you here. Yeah, we just click this every turn. I don't really need to write every single one down. So Dusclops unfortunately always dies to Earthquake crit. So it's somewhat difficult to stall. Yeah, we need to dodge Earthquake crits. Yeah, we didn't bring the Gyarados. We only have 2 Pokemon in the battle. And I think I need to do some switch stalling once he runs out of Earthquakes. Because I don't have enough PP to stall with Umbreon. Although I could Feint Attack a bunch of times. Okay, he should be out now. Yeah, we will still risk getting frozen here, Tima. We got frozen last time we did this actually, but it was fine. I also have Lum Berry on Umbreon. So we're 1 Ice Beam. I think this Swampert has leftovers. Could be wrong. But I think if we do some Feint Attacks early on, that's just basically saving Protect and Wish PP. Without having to switch. Yeah, getting frozen when they have Earthquakes is dangerous, that's true. You should make Quagsire God and get it on the Horse Council. I think you should ask Jimothy. He can help maybe. Okay, we got crit. That's fine. No, I haven't been counting, but I think that's the second Ice Beam. Okay, that's the first freeze. We have Lum Berry. Asynchronous chat. Yes. So what we can do is we can switch in Dusclops to pressure stall some PP. However, it's very likely that he'll click Mirror Coat on the next turn. But as long as we don't get frozen and don't stay frozen for like over 10 turns, that doesn't matter too much. I think Surf is at like 5 at least. Probably more. 6. Yeah, that was a Mirror Coat. Probably use more Protects. Since we've already lost our Lum Berry, stalling is a lot more dangerous now. Something like this. Another Ice Beam. I think we will do more switch stalling. That decreases the chance of Umbreon ending up being frozen. Or you just want to make fan games, an Emerald remake for 3DS and maybe Switch? Add some minor Gen 4 features? I mean, probably there will be Emerald for the Switch soon. Probably. Not guaranteed, of course. If I switch into crit surf and get crit surfed again, am I okay? I'll just heal up first. There's a crit. Doesn't matter because of the wish. And we're still at full HP. Brandon, you just had the most unlucky loss. Your Bandit Staraptor, 2v1 a Milotic, and a Driftblim with Brave Bird, but lost because of Aftermath and recoil damage. That is unfortunate. Your Bronzong got frozen and crit before that? Oof. Okay, please don't freeze. That should be the last Ice Beam. Another crit. He definitely got a lot of crits. And he got a freeze, but he didn't get 2 freezes or 2 Earthquake crits in a row. Okay, we're pretty much out of wishes. And maybe we should have gone a little bit easier on the wishes. Okay, I think he's out. Maybe he has like one more. Okay, he's out of moves. Brandon, your lead Quick Claw Hippowdon got 3 activations in a row the battle before that. Okay, you just got karma'd. Alright, that was probably not the best execution ever, but it worked. Firestorm, you check back 10 minutes later and I'm still on pert. Wait, did need to stall this. Was it 10 minutes really? Didn't feel that long. But maybe it was. There we go. Swampert down. Metagross. How about you click Protect, Metagross? Oh no, he's gonna block my attack. Never mind. Metagross will always click Protect if he doesn't see you kill turn 1. So Ghost Curse is very effective. Yeah, Tucker is pretty tough for this team. Well, he can only really beat me if he gets really lucky. It just takes a while. Misses Meteor Mash, okay. Not that it mattered. You went for Protect. Good job. Right, there we go. It's the first time we did it properly. $20 battle points. Yeah, if he leads Swampert, like I said, he needs to crit Earthquake 2 turns in a row. Or he needs to, like, get multiple freezes. Or just freeze Dusclops if I switch in. And I need to never thaw. Which is very unlikely. Kraken, for what do I use Special Gyarados? So the reason I picked Special Gyarados is because there are a couple of Pokemon that are dangerous for Dusclops that Gyarados does well into, like Marowak. And Special Gyarados just is better than Physical Gyarados for that. So it kind of works. Well, that's not entirely true, Tima, because if I rest, Swampert will start attacking me. And I mean, I guess I couldn't just not rest. That could work. I just only heal with leftovers. I don't know. I don't know if that works. Okay. Good at storing power than losing power, so I think that means double team rest Shuckle. Which is fine. Dusclops looks pretty good. And I can bring Gyarados here. The Quick Claw is a little bit scary. It's not special attacking Aggron because it neglects speed and special attack. I think I'll lead Gyarados. So if it's Aggron, as long as we don't die to Quick Claw crit or something, or double crit claw, or crit claw, double Quick Claw Rock Slide Flinch. Okay, Skarmory lead. We could just Flamethrower. Oh, that's not where the Flamethrower is. Agility. Yuri, from what you're seeing, Special Gyarados has just enough special attack to actually reach 2-hit KOs. Yeah. That's kind of the idea with how I beat Metagross, hopefully. And I one-shot like rock types, which is nice. There we go. Special Gyarados sweep. Willing to risk total disaster. That's Perish Song Altaria. So Ice Beam would one-shot Salamence and probably two-shot Altaria. I'm more worried about Crobat here. Especially Scope Lens, Crobat. Because it has Shadow Ball. It also has Screech. I think I want to go Gyarados Dusclops here. Actually, hang on. Did it say neglect speed? Emphasizes speed. Okay, so it's fast Crobat and fast Salamence. Yeah. Brandon, Focus Sash, Metal Burst Aggron destroyed your lead Swampert. Yeah, Metal Burst is a very interesting move. It's counter and Mirror Coat in one, right? But it's 1.5 damage, I think. Not a lot of Pokemon get it. Let's start off with a Protect. Double Edge. Does this mean it's Scope Lens? Yes. This is Scope Lens. Oh no. Of course you would screech me on the switch in. This is actually really bad. Tried to screech me again. Do I just try to kill you? I think so. I'll just try to kill you. Okay, you really like Screech. Probably should have done that first time. I probably need to switch out now. Kraken, you wonder why I do not use standard mons? Such as Starmie, Salamence, and so on? Well, it's just... Okay, we got crit. It's just that I needed something that helps Dusclops into his bad matchups. And Special Gyarados just fit. I'm not gonna say it's the best Pokemon ever, but it's also not the worst. Don't grip me, please. Nice. Okay, that was not ideal, but we made it through. Okay, so now, because we changed from timid to modest, Salamence outspeeds me. And this could be Rock Slide. Actually, is it guaranteed to be Rock Slide? Wasn't it emphasis, attack, and speed? One second, I'm gonna watch back my own stream. I think this is guaranteed Rock Slide here. Right, YouTube, please actually load the stream. Oh no, it's only speed. Okay. I thought it was a second. In that case, I guess it's not Rock Slide. Because Crobat 3 is max attack, right? So if this is also max attack, then it would need to be emphasis on attack. Now, do we actually survive a hit from Special Attack Dragon Claw at such low HP? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm just gonna beam, I think. Dragon Claw. Easy. Do not doubt the Special Gyarados. Crobat was really awkward. Blissey! Okay, so Ice Beam one-shots Flygon. Starmie wouldn't use Recover. I want to bring Umbreon for the Starmie. I think I'll lead Gyarados because I want the Gyarados for the Flygon. And bring Umbreon. I could also bring Dusclops, but I think Umbreon's better. Actually, I guess Flygon would Earthquake the Umbreon, so I should have led Umbreon. Don't think I need the PP stall. You're cheering for Claire? Damn. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Psychic Ice Beam Thunderbolt. Holy... What the hell, Umbreon? That's some crazy damage. Yeah, Confuse Ray, Crobat is really annoying. Crobat's just really annoying in general. Goodbye, Starmie. Flygon, okay. So like I said, I think he just Earthquakes me, so I should have actually led Umbreon. Yeah, this trainer only has set 4 Pokemon. There it is. Oh, and this is not a max speed Flygon. It's 170, 170, 170. So we do actually outspeed. On to Finn. Now this could be a dangerous trainer. Ugh. Has a tough winning pattern. Isn't that combo moves? Is this gonna be Rest, Sleep Talk, Lapras? Yep, Rest, Sleep Talk are combo moves. Leech Seed is a combo move. That would be free. Yeah, I'm thinking... it could also just be Rain Dance. Okay, actually, it could just be Ludicolo activating a bunch of combo. Okay, what do we actually want to do here? I think I just lead Dusclops with Umbreon in the back. Blastoise could also be Rain Dance, of course. Yes, this can be Oko Lapras. Alright, we're gonna find out. This is any set Lapras. I think we start off with a Protect. We don't care about Dragon Dance. Hydro Pump. That's also Rain Dance, right? Yep. Rain Dance is a combo move. There's no world record for this mode. There is. I'm not sure what it actually is. On Smogon, it's 125, but I'm pretty sure the actual world record is higher. So I'm not sure what it is. I should PP stall this. Why am I typing this here? I guess I'm just wasting PP. Go. Okay, missed as well. I mean, we take it. Blizzard. Brandon, name one Pokemon that pisses you off. For you, it's Electrode. For me, Walrein. Also Lapras, but Walrein more. Thunder. Alright, Rain Dance. Rain ran out. Alright, Blizzard is 5 PP. You're right. Thunder is 10. Out of blizzards. Team for you is Crobat. Crobat's definitely up there for me. But Walrein has ended more runs. And at least Crobat I can one-shot. If it's like a fast Crobat. I can't one-shot Walrein. More Rain Dance. Raven, Slowking, Slowbro, are you Boogeyman? Those are definitely up there for me, given that Slowbro did end my Dewgang run together with Walrein. But most of the time, it's okay. Right, Audrey, please calm down a little bit. I can't keep up with chat like this. Alright, we're out of moves. I wasn't sure if we're already out or not. Slowbro should get access to Shedinja's ability? I'd rather not see that. Now, usually I do kill Slowbro and Slowking with super effective moves anyway, so it wouldn't change that much, but still. Okay. We won't have a substitute up. Blastoise and Ludicolo. Blastoise can outspeed me. Could be Mirror Coat. Do I just curse turn 1? If it's Rain Dance... Well, he needs to set up the rain first. I guess if he's in Torrent, he can probably kill Umbreon. Would be my guess. If he crits me, of course. Which is what I'm afraid of. But he would need to set up the rain first. I'll just substitute first. Okay, it's not Hydro Pump. We're not scared. Oh, sorry, Alexander. I missed your message. I have not really seen the Pokemon Hoenn anime. Yeah, Curse is fine here. Audrey, I have no clue what you're talking about. Please calm down a little bit. Super Flash, you have a wicked thunderstorm near you. I hope nothing important gets hit or gets taken down by a storm. Alright, we win from here. I didn't even need to protect last turn. Right, that was round 21. We haven't had as many stall battles as some of the other streams with this team, so we're going a bit faster. Superflash, what's the world record? I'm not sure. On Smogon it's 125 rounds, but I think the world record is higher. I just don't know what it is. Dusclops is back. Uh-oh. Good at storing power then losing it. Okay, Milk Tank, Milk Drink. That's the healing move. Possibly. It could be Rest Dusclops with Curse. Ludicolo, Double Team, setup move. It could be Milk Tank with setup moves. That one's actually free for Dusclops. Surely you can get that? Well, it doesn't seem that high. But Dome is actually very difficult for longer streaks because you only have 2 Pokemon. So if something bad happens, like you get crit and die, then suddenly you're in a 1v2 and it's very easy to lose. Which is why all the highest streaks on Smogon have Suicune. Okay, who do I actually want? I think Dusclops Umbreon should be fine here. Miltank. Okay, he could have 0 moves to hit me. He could have Shadow Ball. Let's protect and scout. Okay, this is Double Edge. Just gonna take a while because he has Milk Drink, or she has Milk Drink. And for now, Miltank is faster, but Miltank is gonna click Curse, so I don't know if it stays that way. Miltank is faster, Miltank won't click Milk Drink, but we are fast Dusclops, and this is free IV Miltank, so I feel like we might end up with Miltank clicking. Okay, there's the Curse already, because lower HP. Curse is not affected by HP. Should have probably set up Substitute first. It's what I usually do, but I was thinking about having to stall Milk Drink, but I'm not sure if we need to. We probably do. Yeah, already. Only one curse. We're just that fast. Yeah, so I want to substitute after resting because then I can rest again. That just means I don't use any PP while we're waiting for Miltank to die. I could do some switch stalling as well, but this is fine. We will just wait until we win. And we get a free curse on the next Pokemon, so from here it's basically free. Hello, Wilkinson. So, what is everyone else up to? I know Brandon is having a hard time in Gen 4. I'm doing well, Wilkinson. I hope you are too. Thank you for asking. Is anyone else struggling in the frontier? Or building a team, shiny hunting. Are we running out of curses? I haven't been counting stuff. No, we still have a bunch. I can use some other moves as well. I agree, team building is fun. But sometimes it's also tough. When you just can't get it to work the way you want it to. Okay, I think Miltank is finally out. Raven, you're back up to your personal best in the tower at 84. Nice. Just 2 more rounds in a little bit and you can get the gold shield. Or did you already have gold shield in your other tower streak? Ludicolo. Max, you're in Dome, trying to go for gold. Your current team is Choice Band Slacking, Swampert, and Quicklaw Metagross. Well, you definitely got some hard hitters there. You should get it eventually. I tried slacking in the dome, it did not go well. First I lost to Protect and then I lost to Bright Powder. It can be really strong though, but you need like a decent team. Yeah, I think I'll switch. I don't think it matters really. Raven, you still need the gold shield. Oh, you're very close. That crit doesn't matter. Tima and his obsession with challenge runs. Yes, you can start adding restrictions. I mean, you don't need to be good to start adding restrictions, but it does help. I started off doing challenge runs. Well, you wouldn't necessarily call them challenge runs by what you usually call challenge runs, but I made teams with bad Pokemon to start out for fun. And then I did more serious streaks later, and now I do a bit of both. But more serious now, for sure. Startling and disruptive attacks. What's Rock Tomb? Stat lowering? A rare move. Oh, it's not. What is a rare move? Skill swap? No. Endure? No. Which rare move is on these Pokemon? Substitute Machamp. Hold on. Substitute Machamp, I think. For that one, I guess I would want to lead Dusclops? Because he can substitute. Not sure. I mean, we can just PP stall him for free. So should I really focus on that Machamp? Probably not. And he might not substitute anyway. Should probably lead Gyarados, because one-shot Blaziken. And we probably want to Intimidate Heracross. Next, the only things you lose to are random crits. Yeah, that's pretty common in Dome, that you lose to some RNG. You're thinking of trading out the Swampert for something else, you're not sure what? I mean, Swampert is nice for fire types. If you have a Metagross. Okay, Blaziken down. Challenge restrictions have forced you to use a whole bunch of bad Pokemon. Okay, so Heracross is not intimidated. So do I just switch? I think so. I should have... 1 second. I'm gonna check which stats were emphasized. Emphasizes HP and attack. That means it's max HP Heracross. I'm pretty sure. Heracross 2. That's bulk up, but it's not that dangerous. Yeah, I think I just switch. Switching on a track, that's perfect. I think if I just curse, I'm guaranteed to win. Am I not? I'm pretty sure I am. I guess he could high roll crits Earthquake or something. But that should still be a win for me, so I'm just gonna go with Curse. That did nothing. Alright, good luck, Heracross. Yeah, you're not breaking through this. Did outspeed me because I'm not timid anymore. Yeah, Mega Horn over Earthquake was pretty unlikely. Didn't matter too much though. Earthquake is not that much stronger. Okay, this is a set 4 trainer. That is a Dragon Dance Gyarados. But that one, if I switch between my Gyarados and Dusclops, it can literally never touch me. Probably want to lead Gyarados. Salamence is Bright Powder Dragon Dance, which is really annoying. Oh, but is Feraligatr Hydro Pump Scope Lens? Yeah. Okay, that is kind of scary. Because it does outspeed me. What do I want to do against this? I mean, I think I just have to go Gyarados, Dusclops. I mean, I could lead Dusclops against the Gyarados. Mostly worried about Dusclops against Salamence. Like, Dusclops lead will beat the Gyarados, but I'm not so sure about the Salamence. I think the Salamence would be scary. I mean, as long as I don't get crit, I would be fine, but... I mean, maybe that is my best choice. Like, I'm afraid of Feraligatr Hydro Pump crit. I think that would probably hurt. Maybe it's actually not that bad. He only has 170 investment. Maybe I'm too afraid of the Feraligatr. I think I just lead Gyarados. It is Salamon's lead. Let's see if we get Bright Powdered. How much does Hydro Crit do to Dusclops? About 70. I was expecting more. But it's only 170 investment, so not that strong. Okay, Salamon's down. With a crit. We did not need that crit. There's Gyarados. Dragon Dance. Okay, do I curse here? I think that might actually be the better play. Because he could crit me with Earthquake this turn. It's not a high chance, but it is a chance. And then I wouldn't be able to make a substitute. Okay, now we've won. I could have just kept switching to PP stall. But this is a lot faster. Hello, Will. Thank you for the good luck. We don't really need to switch. We likely don't get returned. Oh yeah, rest. That was way more likely. I forgot he wanted to rest there. Doesn't really matter. Now the problem, team, if he crits me, I don't have enough HP for a substitute. Like he won't kill me, but I won't be able to substitute. He's almost guaranteed to rest, but I will protect just to be safe. I would still win if he killed me here. Maybe he is guaranteed to rest. I don't know how return AI is weird. But rest is not 100%. It's almost 100%. You can then start swap stalling. Yeah, that's true. That's what I said. This is much faster. And pretty much guaranteed anyway. But yes, switch stalling would be safer. Yeah, return was very unlikely, but not impossible. Oh, can you guys give me some fly locations for the live check? Pidgeot! Now that's a cool Pokemon. Skilled at enfeebling foes. Does this Pidgeot have Feather Dance? One stat lowering move, one status move. So Thunder Wave Gyarados and Feather Dance Pidgeot? Is that right? No, it's Mud Slap, I think. That's also a stat lowering move. Not the one I was thinking about. Neglects defense. Oh wait. It's not Thunderwave Gyarados. Oh, it's Attract Salamence. I think that counts. What are the... Or maybe it's Swagger? Let me see. Attract does not have defense. Okay. I assume Pidgeot has special defense then. Fortree, Slateport. Okay, write those down. Kira 2/3. Pidgeot 2. Oh, it could also be Swagger, so it could be Salamence 2. Am I at all afraid? Gyarados, not much. I guess he could get some really good RNG. Maybe. Go lead Gyarados. Dusclops in the back. Lily Cove. Alright. Salamon's lead. We might outspeed here. I think. Protect Salamons. I hate that one so much in doubles. Not as bad here. Try to double protect. It's swagger. Pidgeot. Surely I shouldn't be afraid of Pidgeot, right? Right? Surely not? I do still want to use Feather Dance Pidgeot at some point. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Goodbye, Pidgeot. It was nice to see you. You have a nice entrance animation. Yogurt, you're curious what the Umbreon set is? You are running Bolt, Toxic, Substitute Wish. I have Protect Wish. One second. That is 22 rounds won. I have Calm Nature because we have an Intimidate Pokemon, so we don't need as much defense, and I need help walling special Pokemon. Then I have Feint Attack to deal with Gengar and also other Pokemon. Wish, Toxic, Protect. That's the set I have here. Charm is a really good move. I have run Charm Umbreon before, but I was in the tower. Alright, 4-3. Slate Port. And Lily Cove. Oop. Is that a perfect IV Umbreon? Not quite. IV should be in the description. Don't remember them on top of my head, except that I have 22 special attack on this one. That's what I remember. Does have a couple of perfect IVs, but not all of them. Hey, stop. Stop stopping me. Alright, I think that is gonna be it for today. Yeah, for the other streams this week. So multi-battle I want to do in the weekend. I want to do more Persian doubles, but I want to change the team a little bit. Well, I want to change the Persian. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I would still run Feint Attack with perfect IVs. But yeah, you could run it in Power Dark. That's kind of funny. So we're currently at 504 in multi-battle, which is the world record. And then I want to do Dougang again, but I want to make some changes as well, which I haven't made yet. And then I think on my 2DS file, the one where I gen Pokemon, I signed up for a monthly challenge and I got a really bad team. But that was this month and it's almost the end and I haven't played yet. I also haven't finished team building yet. I still need to do EVs. So I need to do that somewhere this week. Hopefully. So yeah, I gotta figure all of those things out. But yeah, those streaks will probably show up this week, or maybe next week, depending on how long it takes for me to prepare. Yogurt, you got a good Sassy Nature Eevee? You already used your substitute tutor. You think you'll slightly copy my build? Yeah, it could definitely work. I mean, I prefer not losing speed, but it's not that big of a deal if you're not going for a super long streak. You just want to get gold, you'll probably get there. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.